Ladies and gentlemen, now we're back for Chapter 2 of the Act 8 mini Crucible, and we've got the Bahamet final boss after we get through this gauntlet. And looking at this gauntlet, I think Domino appears to stick out. You want a shock character to counter her. We're going to try and use Hulkbuster for that, but then looking a little bit further as well toward the end, there is a Penny Parker who has the Pumping Iron node. So you want a Cosmic Champion with buffs. I think we're probably going to use Hulkling for that, and also a Cersei as well. Again, Cersei can be quite a bad matchup if you don't have like a fairly good counter, just because she has so much glancing, so much healing. So we're probably going to use what is that? A long shot for that matchup. But yeah, be aware that you probably want to have, a couple of characters ready that have the ability to nullify and are proven good Cersei counters as well. So get a little bit of dueling practice in if you need that before going to the very end of this path and realizing that you don't know how to fight Cersei just yet, because there's a lot of opponents between us and that matchup. But this vision doesn't really have anything interesting going on, so I thought for the very first one here, we would just use a bit of Silver Surfer. However, he does have that power game, which I did kind of either perfectly plan or forget about and get lucky. I'm going to say perfectly plan for the state of my ego, but it was definitely, we forgot about it and got a little bit lucky there, so we'll take that. And we have Superiority Underdog, so I think here we want to use a Cosmic Champion. And if I remember correctly, kind of like any Cosmic works for this matchup, and I think we'll probably put that to the test. Are we going to go literally any Cosmic works? Are we going to get the Drax out again, dude? Drax 2 videos in a row? Unbelievable. I mean, we're making claims like any Cosmic Champion works. We gotta put that claim to the test. I think it's very important. And actually, we haven't used boosters so far in this as well. I don't think they're really needed, to be fair. I think there are better things in this game to use boosters on. But nowadays, with the Daily Super event, there are a lot of boosters, so something to potentially bring in if needed. Oh, we getting perfect intercepts with Drax. Oh, dude, this is peak here. Oh, yeah, dude, it's the underdog node. We're just cooking. That was definitely not just, raw Drax there. I do remember this one is a bit annoying. He's trying like intercept and then knock down, I think. So yeah, let's see if we can do this. So it's intercept to refresh and then knock down if you want to transfer all of the whiplash onto the opponent. So yeah, you want somebody with a little bit of power gain. To be honest, I think Sunspot could work quite well here. Just because we've got such long stuns. It's quite easy to get intercepts on Sunspot some of the time as well. So we'll give it a go. But here, let's go for a 5 combo. And then if I just kind of do the standard Sunspot rotation, does this fit in well? Oh yeah, I mean this is perfect. Like all the whiplash just goes on to Black Panther here. Then you can also mitigate the risk of getting more whiplash. And then when this timer expires, I think he's just going to get absolutely cooked. Let's see if that works. Okay, I mean, it's not maybe as much damage as I thought it would be, but it's not detonating on us, so that is it's a pretty good time. Okay, and then we've got Domino. So Domino has some crazy evade nodes, and we want to bring in somebody that has easy access to shock. Scorpion. Nebula as well, if you do have her ranked up. I think maybe Arcade. I'm not sure if he's a recent character that people got. I feel like he is, because I don't remember ranking him up. But yeah, I forgot exactly the roster of the 52 characters, but Arcade could be an option. But Hulkbuster, he's very easily available, Everybody's got loving memories of getting a 2-star Hulkbuster at some point, maybe. Okay, nice. So we got the shock on. And then as long as the shock is active here, Domino shouldn't be doing too much. The problem is potentially parrying to get another shock. Yeah, Hulkbuster. I would say maybe he's a little tricky. Needs to be very quick at using that special one and then going in for a heavy. You can see as long as we got that shock, she's not evading, and we are not having a terrible time. Okay, I was a bit slow there. But yeah, just try and like dash back, parry, let her come to you, get that heavy attack. Fortunately, critical failed one shock there. And there we go. Some basic domino fighting. Absolutely secured. Let's get that first chest, and then we have the Electra matchup next. I remember like something slightly nasty on this matchup, but I don't remember what. Defender has Incinerate vulnerability. Okay, so Sunspot, you know, would have been an alright option for this one, but I think we've got a few more characters that could fit the bill, do the job. If we bring in Bishop here, should be pretty good. Because yeah, I did really like Sunspot for that other matchup. You know, he just flowed him really, really well. Really, anybody works for Black Panther, to be fair. Oh, dude, even on the basic attacks we're getting the Incinerates? Okay, this is... yeah, this is a little too easy. It's got a speed read in this, so I didn't see that secondary node there. But now we're Bishop anyway, we can go for the special one. Get the passive Incinerates, and the fight is just absolutely done there. Electra, not a problem whatsoever. Very easy match to roll over. And then we have... I just remember about this Deadpool, like, heal block is the thing, ideally. But I would imagine that damage is also fine. Just lots of damage. So, who should we go for? There's a bit of a nostalgic thing that's like, oh, maybe Star-Lord. Oh, Sentinel? Sentinel could be good here. Kind of going through all the options here. I think I'll go Sentinel, man. I like Sentinel. And we got a heal block, right? If we absolutely need a heal block, if there's some ridiculous ceiling, which there shouldn't be. Sentinel's got that ramp. He's got that damage. Okay, that regeneration, healing 12 per tick. Per stack. So yeah, it's really not too bad. Even Star-Lord would have absolutely cooked this. I think another 5 combo, straight into a special one. That match should be done. Yeah, I don't think really anything special. The regeneration is a bit scary on that Deadpool. I think it was mainly when I was doing like the free-to-play account ages ago, so maybe nowadays it might not be as scary. But this one we want to go for just knockdown and bleed. Maybe Nick Fury, maybe Blade. I think there's a lot of options. You could also go Black Panther as well. Yeah, I think we'll just try Black Panther. You know, I like playing the lesser played characters here. Just gives you a bit of an excuse to try something a little bit different. I'm also trying to occasionally go for, I can't always do this, but 2-star characters that I know or I believe I remember are somewhat present in the current like premium hero crystal pool. For people who maybe have like less options. I also know most people have a ton of 2-star characters after last month, so this is a pretty great time for this event to come, to be honest. Trying to get rid of this, and then just bait the special 2. I think we can 3 combo, and that fight is done. Yeah, Black Panther actually worked really well there. Then we got Nimrod. Okay. The Arcane Zeal. I'm just trying to think, like, do I actually need... Okay, there's a Mystic Incentive node here, right? But I don't think I even need to use a Mystic character. So, because there's, like, an Incentive node. It's like, okay, you get a bit more, but then it doesn't really matter. And it's really hard to use special attacks against Nimrod. So I'm like, maybe I just go for somebody else. I want to save Hulkling and Gamora's options. So maybe... Who's quite basic here? Are we getting super basic? Symbiote Spidey? It's been a minute. It has been a minute. I mean, I don't think there's anything special he's doing here, but that's also my interpretation of this fight, is I don't think there was anything super unique. I think we can just get in that armor break. I think Symbiote Spider-Man, what was it? The ideal rotation, you just lay on the armor breaks, because they last, is it like 80-second duration or something from memory? Something quite absurd. Absurdly long. But yeah, you get an armor break here, you're pretty sorted for the fight. Give this a go. That did not hit anywhere near as hard as I wanted it to in my head. Here, if I had a relic, dude, would have charged in, gone for the combo, gone for the relic, special 2, won the game. That's why we love relics. It's also, this content forces you to play without relics as well. Got to go back to the older days of MCOC. We didn't have all these relic combo options available. Oh, that's actually really good. So, okay, you actually need... Yeah, I remember this Ronin now, actually. So you want a cosmic character with a lot of unique buffs on this one. This is also a somewhat notable matchup. I guess you can still kind of get through this one with anything. I think just spamming heavy attacks. But cosmic character, a lot of buffs. I mean, Gamora just is probably the simplest option here. Angela would work. There are many, but Gamora's super vanilla, so we'll get her in. And Gamora can work for this fight, or she'd also be incredible for the Penny fight that's coming up as well. So if you need an option for that, you can bring Gamora in. She'll do wonderful things. Oh, dude. Yeah, don't even need to refresh buffs. Ronin, absolutely cooked, gone down in the bin, and let's move on to Scorpion. Now, what does Scorpion have? Oh, okay. So, we need to prevent evade. He has evade an additional block. And if he's attacking our block, he gains a bit of regeneration. Can I use... I was going to say Zemo, but I don't have Zemo. Night Thrasher? Night Thrasher's a little quirky. Trying to think about this. Maybe I just go Night Thrasher. Beat him up with a skateboard. I think Night Thrasher's a character that was featured on the poker. But yeah, I think there's a few options for this. I think any skill character is going to work. Just if you can mess up his evades. Oh, actually, this is just for his like heavy charging evades, right? So it doesn't really impact the fight that much at all. You know what? I haven't even looked into how to play the buffed up version of Night Thrasher. I'm probably missing something here. Oh, okay, we got the Scorpion evade on us. We got lucky and some dodging of it. Let's retaliate over full combo. Special 2. Well, I can definitely... Oh, dude, is this one going to take me out? Not quite yet. Oh, I think we should be good. Yeah, dude, that's Scorpion. He doesn't play around. Let me know who you used as a counter. I think you could, play that a bit more patiently. I think you can wait out his evade timer as well. So that is just something to potentially consider there. Now this next matchup, we want, I think, just a bleed immune character here for Morningstar is kind of the main thing. We've got like a 2-star Luke Cage. I think we've got to have a 2-star Luke Cage in there. There we go. There he is. Yeah, we're bringing the 2-star Luke Cage out. It should be fine for this one. And we want to get to the special 2, and then we just want to cycle a winning combo. Ignore all the nodes. They're just noise. We're going for the big win here. You know what? I have that habit on Luke Cage of, like, playing with the old school, like, champion sunspot synergy where it's like you can't dash back. Dude, that untouchable node is really, really nice. It's a bit of a safety net for people learning. Oh, dude, this one's going to be, like, really chill. You just spam heavy attacks here. Yeah, this one's super, super free. We can really use... I'm going quite class specific. Oh, okay. I mean, this is it, dude. I was like, okay, he's got a big heavy attack. Colossus has the biggest heavy attack. This is going to be brutal. I think this is maybe over in a... Well, maybe not. Maybe not 3 heavies. Could be 3 heavies, though. We get the crit. Oh, you know what? The math was mathing. Perfectly predicted, man. Perfectly predicted. I thought it was going to be about that. Dude, I'm really satisfied that I just, I knew it was going to be about 3 heavies. I knew that was hitting hard. Tremendously, pleased that, you know, completely abstract guesstimate. Okay, here we're going to go for Hulkling. Again, I think against Penny, like, anybody with buffs can work. And even if you get trapped on this, just intercept her and hit block to get rid of shield. Hulkling, if you have him, going to make this very, very easy. If not, I'd probably suggest saving Gamora for this. You've got like a very basic roster of 2-star characters. But also, let me know your Penny Parker and Scorpion ones in the comment section below. Just going to hit in, should proc the shield. Okay, nice. So we got the shield down. There's no auto block that can trigger now. And Penny Parker is absolutely downed there by Hulkling. And then we've got the Mystic Ascendancy Cersei matchup. So this one, this is where you want to bring in a Nullify character. If you have Longshot, going to be really good here. Wiccan will work quite well, I believe. And, you know, most Nullify characters. But yeah, if you're unsure about a Cersei one, try and do like a practice duel in your roster. And just make sure the Mystic Champion you want to use just base works for Cersei. Because there's nothing, you know, super... unique or impressive on this one, I believe. So yeah, we should be okay here. I think just special 2 after her glancing is down should be fine. But she's gonna start. She's gonna have that glancing, and we got a little lucky. I'm actually just gonna chill here because I think I got Mystic Dispersion coming into play, so I'm getting like a bit too much. Power game value right now. Wait for that to go down. Long shot doing long shot things. That's why he's the GOAT, man. That's why he's the GOAT. He just does the matches, bro. Okay, ideally Incinerate Immune Tech, I think is what we're looking for Kitty. Incinerate Immune, it's kind of fine. Who could we use? There are a lot of options here. Kind of feeling the maybe just use the buffed up version of Iron Man. I forget if he has Incinerate immunity or not. I want to say yes. I want to say he's got it. But you know what? Let's just we could scroll through the paragraphs, but we could also just go and find out. It's got a bit of regeneration anyway. Yeah, I mean, this node's absolutely fine. Yeah, he has got the immunity. Okay, remember, intercepting on Kitty is often not a good idea. Just bait out that heavy attack and win the game. Oh, dude, that prowess invalidation was sick. That felt pretty good. Okay, Kitty's down. So yeah. OG Iron Man buffed up. Very good for that last matchup. But yeah, overall, I feel like that one in comparison to the first, there are more matches that can catch you off guard. So just be ready, be prepared. However, this is pretty nice, dude. This is a lot of shards. There's a lot of shards. Yeah, these rewards, quite a bit well, feel a little bit spicier than the first chapter. I guess, like, shards always feel really, really nice. But now we've got the final boss. Okay, so this one, we want to set up a couple of characters. So I'm probably going to go for Zemo. I'm probably going to go for Kingpin here. Mole Man is amazing. Anybody that really shrugs off debuffs can work quite well. I think Crossbones is okay, but not amazing. But I didn't have... I was thinking like Hitmonkey, but I didn't have Hitmonkey ranked up, so... yeah, that is unfortunate. Now, I'm just going to take a second to equip relics to all of my characters, because I think we're going to need them for this one. Okay, so we have set up the team. We got the characters of relics here. I've also brought in Heimdall for a little bit of good luck. I think he can save us maybe from one hit if we mess up. So we've got this 209,000 health Bahamet. This guy's crazy damage mitigation unless you break his armor. And it's just a really awkward fight that can be very long as well. Really do suggest Zemo. Zemo's my favorite character for this, but Kingpin as well can be super tanky and work. But I think the 3-star Zemo, if you've got one knocking about in your roster, can be well worth the upgrade. Now, what we want to do is we want to stay very close to Bahamet whenever this grey timer ticks over. And if we do, then we got a yellow charge on Bahamet. And if we don't, then we get a red charge. And we want the yellow charges. We want to get 3 of those. And also, if you're using a skill character, like we are here, whenever he uses the special one, you shrug off and get another yellow charge instead of getting a debuff. So once he's got 3 of these, he's going to throw another special. And then after this, he's going to do a blast wave. Now, firstly, you've got to use a special attack into that to get a removal charge. And then we can fire off a combo here to knock him down, and this is the first phase. We've just got rid of his armor there, so this is very good. Ideally, you don't go straight into the heavy attacks, though. That's a bit of a noob mistake. But ideally, we clutch up, and we get a much more impressive combo than just taking a couple of hits to the face there. Okay, cool. So we've actually pushed into phase 2. So again, it's the similar kind of thing we want to do initially. Not going to use the follow-up wave until he's got the charges. He's got 3 charges now. I'm going to use this again. Special attack just into his beam. Intercept that with the special. Sometimes it's going to go into the block. Zemo's really good because he can root him regardless after. And then you can just stack those bleeds. It's kind of like, what is it, worst case scenario management as well. So he's a little bit cheeky in that regard. Still get a bit of bleed damage going on. This one. Okay, I think he's got 3 charges, so I think he's going to do the wave. We've got the 2 removal charges. We try and parry this. Brilliant. We send it back to him. And we should be able to push him to 40% now. We're going to wait for that clap, because we have learned to be patient. But the bleeds, you see, it kind of just solos these phases once you're at a certain point. Zemo is the GOAT for this fight, dude. 3-star Zemo. Highly recommend. So, we're going back up to 3 charges, and then we need to get another removal charge after that, okay? And what do we do to get that? We have to throw a special attack into the first wave here, okay? New phase, new removal charge. Probably go here. Bait another special one, I think. You want to try and just dump your power as often as possible, because you will pretty much always want to have special attacks ready, but with Zemo, just on the special 2, is very fine. And then this one is going to be try and get the parry on the wave, and we messed that one up. We've still got the charge, so this is fine. We just need to try and set that up again. Yeah, am I going to break my rule? Nah, we're just going to chill. He's got no red charges yet, so hopefully he just uses a special one. Quick. Okay, that's perfect. You see the amount of passive bleeds we have now in this fight is absolutely ludicrous. So this can be enough, even if you can't get the last phase going exactly how you want it to finish off the fight. Like you see here, we're kind of dealing just enough damage that he will go down with a ramped up Zemo. The last phase, you also get, and the second last phase, you also get the fire ones as well. And they're coming in here. Let's see if we got... Okay, I messed up the parry a little bit there. But Zemo, he don't care, bro. Auto block everything, that's fine. The bleed's still ticking. We can still get a few hits in. Still got our removal charge. We can still manage that space and proximity well enough. We're almost halfway through the final phase. It's just those passive bleeds, dude. You look at that. You're like, that's a tiny bleed, but it... On this one, it's doing enough. And if we can play any sort of game of taunt tennis... There we go. This is how you do it, boys. Hey! Phenomenal. And that's got the shield down so much that he's just absolutely cooked at that point. It's a long, grindy fight, you know? It requires a bit of perseverance there. Really do recommend Zemo. Zemo's just the carry for this. Let me know if you have any other, like, cheat code options you love for this fight. For me, Zemo's so perfect. He's just got that ramping bleed damage. He can get rid of the debuffs. He's just an absolute cook of a character there. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Quest number 2. I think that one is, overall, the Bahamet makes it so much more difficult. There are ways you can very quickly fluke your way through the Seatin boss. But this one, dude, this is a bit of a mountain to climb. So, if it takes you a few tries, a bit of practice, just, you know, fundamentally learn the fight. I know Sim has a video for the specific one in Act 8, and it's quite a similar one. But yeah, potentially, let me know if you want to see a video guide and kind of more options. I might look into other characters that might be able to cheese this in other ways. And if you have any specific things that you found for just like absolutely nuking through this for people that are just like, yeah, I just don't want to learn this fight. I just want it to die. Let me know in the comment section below. Because again, with full synergy team and only one fight, there's got to be a few weird options here, because like he doesn't have that much health. So if there's some sort of way to yeah, just deal crazy amounts of damage, I think we need to do a little bit of exploring, see if we can find some alternate options. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching this playthrough. If you did enjoy it, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.